Hello and welcome to this video of the 30 Days of Etsy series. Now I'm really excited about today's video because in this video we're going to be going through an in-depth Etsy shop critique. So this way you can start attracting your dream customers to your Etsy shop. Now before we get started, this Etsy shop critique method requires you to put yourself and your shop out there so you can get the best feedback and comments to improve the overall shopper experience. Now here's the thing, if you're serious about building your Etsy shop to be more than just a hobby but a full-time business, then following this Etsy shop critique method that I'm going to share here today is something you're going to want to do for your shop too. Now just remember, you put in the hard work and the effort up front to reap all the benefits later. So just keep that in mind when we're going through today's video. Okay, let's get started. So how does it all work? So for the method I'll be sharing with you today actually involves getting someone to be a test shopper in your Etsy store. So instead of going through your own shop and listing out all the things you could improve on, the key here is to engage someone else to do it for you. Now, you want to find someone other than your dad. So before you go ahead and ask your mum, your dad, your spouse, or your BFF to critique your shop, you want to find someone that doesn't have any emotional connection to you or your shop that might sway their feedback and opinion. Now, ensuring that this person has never seen or heard of your shop before works best for this method. I know it's easy to just get somebody that you know, but like I mentioned, you have to kind of put yourself out there a bit and get somebody that's not really emotionally connected to you. Okay, so that's what's going to work best. Now, if you're finding it hard to find someone to be a test shopper and critique your Etsy shop, then why not find someone inside the 30 Days of Etsy private Facebook group? If you haven't already joined, I'll leave a link in the description box below this video. So just write a quick post mentioning that you're looking for a test shopper, and I'm sure a group member will be more than happy to lend you a hand. Now, because you want the test shopper to go through the entire shopping experience, it might be worth considering either giving this extremely kind and helpful person a large discount on the items, or better yet, offer to refund the purchase amount costs so they're not out of pocket. So please note, if you are refunding the purchase, make sure you do it outside of Etsy itself. So offer to add the funds directly to their PayPal account, for example. Just in case Etsy picks up that you're creating these refunds for these test shoppers and it affects your Etsy shop ranking. Now, also, you might want to note that if you don't decide to give the shopper a refund or a discount, it might be a little bit more difficult to find someone who's willing to give up their time and their money to do a critique for your shop when there isn't really any benefit for them. Yes, they might be getting the product, but really, did they want that product to start with? So just have a think about this when you're looking for somebody to be a test shopper. Now, once you have your test shopper ready, next you're going to want to choose what Etsy listings you actually want them to buy. Now, I would suggest picking out 2 to 3 different products and where possible, choose listings that have options. So, do they have a different size or a different color that they can choose from? Now, please note the key is to give your test shoppers the products to search for without sending them the direct link. So why is this? Well, you want to see how easy it is for the customer to find the products and navigate your shop. So if you give them the direct link, they're going to be redirected to that product listing, and it kind of defeats the purpose of them seeing how easy it is to find something in your shop. Okay, let's get some feedback. Now you have your test shopper lined up, you've got the items you want them to buy. Now let's ask them to navigate to your shop, add these items to their cart, and make a purchase. The key here is to prime them with a set of questions that they need to answer whilst navigating and purchasing from your shop. So the first question you want to ask is, what is their first impression of your shop? Very simple. You just want to know what their first impressions are of your shop. Are they attracted by your banner and your logo and your overall look of your Etsy shop? Question 2 is, was it easy to find the products you asked them to search for? So remember how I mentioned you don't want to give them that direct link, because we want to know how easy it is for them to find what they're looking for using things like your sections and just the general overview of your Etsy shop. Question 3 is, do the images, titles, and description give a good explanation as to what they can expect to receive. That's pretty self-explanatory, so you just want to make sure that everything that you are including in your product listing is giving them enough information to understand exactly what they're going to purchase. Question 4 is when they're checking out, was there any unpleasant surprises or experiences? So this could be perhaps a shipping cost they weren't expecting, or maybe the shipping cost was too high. So you just want to see whether or not the customer was unaware of these kind of things coming up. Question 5, once the product was delivered, were they happy with the item and the overall customer experience? So this is when the item, whether it be physical or digital, has been delivered to them. Were they happy with the product, and were they happy with the overall customer experience? Question 6 is pretty easy. Would they make a purchase in your shop again? This could be as easy as a yes or no. Sometimes the test shopper might go into a little bit more depth here. So if they were to say no, they might give you a reasoning, or they could say yes and also give you a reasoning. And question 7 is really just an option for your test shopper to leave any other comments or feedback to improve your Etsy shop. Now, again, this might be a question that they don't answer, but if they do, you really want to take note of what they're saying here, because this is very valuable information, okay? Okay, so now depending on whether or not you have a physical or digital product, this will determine how long this process will actually take. It could be as instant as them receiving the digital product, and then they might be able to report back to you within a day. Or with a physical product, this can take several weeks. But once you do have your Etsy shop critique, the work doesn't end there. In fact, now it's just the beginning of the work on your end. Now you'll want to take all this feedback and start implementing it into your Etsy shop. Now you want to put in that hard work up front to reap the rewards in weeks, months, or even years to come. So like I mentioned at the start of this video, yes, it's a lot of hard work, but it will certainly be worth it. Once you get that feedback, you'll be able to implement it and start seeing results in your Etsy shop with increased traffic, an increased conversion rate, and in turn, more revenue. So all positive things for your Etsy shop. Now, I hope that you found this video helpful, and I really do hope that you implement this method into your own Etsy shop. Put yourself out there, go find a test shopper, and start getting that feedback for your Etsy shop. Now, you could go the easy route and just do this Etsy shop critique yourself, but you're never going to get that really highly valuable information that you could get with an Etsy test shopper. Now, like I mentioned in this video, if you need help finding somebody to give you a hand here, come on over to that private Facebook group. I'm sure there will be a member that's willing to give you a hand. Okay, I will see you tomorrow, same time, same place. Bye for now.